for example, going through the mid-clavicular line in the sixth intercostal space, this is normally, right? Because the liver is over there. But if you find it below the fourth intercostal space, you have to understand that this is too up, this is very high for the liver dullness. So what happens? Something in the three-way cavity, and looks like it is hydrothorax or anyway any liquid inside, right? So how do we easily remember that lower borders? It's very, very easy.
Six.
Seven.
No, you start. It's very easy. You start with the mid-clavicular line. Oh, excuse me. Yes, mid-clavicular line. So the mid-clavicular line is 5 or 5th intercostal space. Then you go. No. Parasternal line is 5th intercostal space. Parasternal line. Sternum. 1 centimeter to the laterally would be parasternal line. So parasternal line, 5th intercostal space, mid-clavicular, 6th intercostal space, and then you go plus 1 intercostal space going round. Okay. Very easy. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th going back.
Okay, ma'am.
Very, very easy. So just remember that starting from the sternum, the parasternal line would be 5th intercostal space. Sometimes it's plus minus 1 because the person could be very tall, and then it could be 6th intercostal space. So 5th plus or minus 1, normally plus.
So, ma'am, what do we exactly conclude out of this? Like, if parasternal is in 5th intercostal space?
We don't do that right now. I mean, because you know, when you do we routinely do the comparative percussion, just to find out that the normal sound. But if you do find the abnormality, of course you will check the X-ray examination, will prescribe the X-ray examination or CT scan. But just you know, sometimes it's suddenly you don't know, you don't have an opportunity to do this. So just to give take an idea what could be if it's dullness over there, for example. You have to understand that this is above the normal border, and so we are looking for any atelectasis, compressive atelectasis, and that's why it's important to do X-ray examination.
Okay. So I don't get like the parasternal line. Like, what is this where we can find dullness?
At the 5th intercostal space.
No, parasternal line.
The 5th intercostal space, and what you
No.
just said.
We have 2 types of percussion. The comparative one, when you just compare the sounds on the same levels, starting above the claviculus, that's what Vansha do. The old, also we have, formally we have the second type of percussion, when we check the borders. The upper borders and the lower borders. And when we did this, we check the borders over the different lines, starting from the parasternal line, then the mid-clavicular line, then the anterior angle, and so on. So we check we do find the lower border over there, we find the lower border over there, we find the lower border over there, and go around.
Oh, okay.
So now we don't do that because there is no need really for this. When there was really hard to do X-ray examination, you have to go and check the whole the lungs only with your hands. That was really important. But now I still think it's important to remember where normally the lower borders are. That's what my comment about.
So if we're asked to, if we need to perform a percussion on the patient during the exam, we can just use the normal comparative.
Only comparative percussion. Only comparative percussion.
So then, for instance, if there is dullness around this region, we say on the